Welcome to Jaguar Jones' House of Pain. I'm Jaguar Jones. The Jaguar Jones House of Pain is where we introduce a size 12 steel-toed boot into the alimentary canal of a second-rate schmigma-stained jockstrap. Our second-rate schmigma-stained jockstrap for today is Creationstswon. He, she, it has been awarded a boot up the keister for the video Qdragon 1337 and the truth behind this little boy. First of all, who the hell you calling little boy, you folder full of scat porn spam? Qdragon's more of a man than you could ever dream of being. Don't let his small stature and high-pitched voice fool you. The courage and determination he demonstrates on his YouTube channel have obviously turned your dick inside out. The only part of your video that anyone needs to know about is this little quip right here. You display the text, "This little boy is obviously disabled to a certain point. I feel sorry for him. No one deserves that." And by the way, despite the tough talk on your channel, I have every right to use this part of your video. Don't think I do? File a DMCA claim against me. I dare you. I double dog dare you, canister of diseased swine flatulence. Now, I don't speak for Qdragon, but I feel pretty safe in saying that the man neither desires nor requires your sympathy or pity. But you are doing nothing but insulting and degrading him by saying you feel sorry for him. What you're really saying is that you are in a position so far above him that you have the capability of issuing him sympathy, when the exact opposite is true. While his body may have been blessed with God's grace, his mind is as strong as 50 roid-raging oxen. The truth is that he should feel sorry for you. I'll bet he finds it almost incomprehensible and unimaginably painful to think of what your life must be like to have such a narrow and simple-minded perception of the world around you. I'll bet he racks his considerable brains every night trying to comprehend why someone intelligent enough to tie their shoe without slobbering all over themselves would promote such an obviously idiotic Bronze Age mentality. But you're absolutely right about one thing. No one deserves the handicap that Qdragon was blessed with. But Creationstswon, according to your head-up-the-ass mentality, who exactly handed that handicap to him? Was it the fall of man, an event that he had nothing to do with that caused it? Or was it God preemptively punishing him from exposing the dirty tricks used by creationists such as yourself? No matter what the answer is, your Bronze Age mentality allows for only one possibility, and that is God is responsible for it. So, if God could have changed these circumstances, that means he chose not to. Great God you got there. But if God wanted to change them but couldn't, then omnipotence is pretty much a dead issue, isn't it? All of this adds up to one indisputable fact. Omnipotence and benevolence cannot be reconciled in a single entity without ignoring 99% of all observed facts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I use words with more than one syllable? I just called you a dumb fuck! Am I speaking your language now? Qdragon sat down at the poker table of life and God dealt him a toilet flush. But instead of complaining and being bitter about it, he has happily played the hand he was dealt. So before you go calling him a little boy, you'd better beware of the man that he really is. You better understand that despite his handicap, he can still meet any creationist toe-to-toe, and he has what it takes to put even the likes of Michael Behe in his place. It is my opinion that underestimating Qdragon will result in your ass being delivered to your home, COD. But the worst part about your video is not that it is nothing but a cheap shot on Qdragon and the methods he used to smack around Luskin. You never offer a single defense of Luskin. You never deny that he falsely filed DMCA claims against Don Exodus. You never address the fact that Luskin couldn't make an actual argument against science, so he resorts to juvenile pranks to silence his detractors. You want to know why you didn't make that argument? For the same reason that you would gleefully defend Paul Hill and condemn James Murray for prosecuting an admitted murderer, just like you and your ilk have condemned the Wichita Police Department for having the gall to arrest Scott Roeder because he shot and killed George Tiller in his church. As long as whatever crime is committed, whatever lie is told, whatever dirty trick is used, whatever childish prank is pulled, it's all okay as long as it was done in the name of the Lord. So you got a problem with Qdragon? I would suggest you contact him and set up a debate, live or otherwise. If you're so damned right and Qdragon is just an evil little boy, it shouldn't be any problem for you at all. Until then, you can just live with the knowledge that you are nothing but a hard drive full of corrupted granny porn files that Shelley Shannon gave to Michael Griffin on the 10th anniversary of the first time they killed a puppy and ate a baby before they jerked off on a cracker that they force-fed to a 6-year-old Chinese sex slave they bought for 50 cents at a Walmart rummage sale.